took a couple extra steps.
Very
That's
happy.
a long way, isn't it?
You feel really small when you haven't been out there for a long time to be on the field.
Here's Matt Tolbert leading off the Twins fourth. Well, Gary Gaetti with us, and of course he was inducted into the Twins Hall of Fame just last year, right? And Greg Gagne this year. Your thoughts about Gags getting in?
Awesome. Really, it was I just mentioned over here on the radio how special it was. They asked me what my most special moment was, and that was one of them. Just to see one of your teammates stand in that place and get an honor that's, you know, well deserved, and just, you know, knowing what he's going through.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2 to Tolbert, who drew a walk in the second inning.
Well, I know, Gary, you get a chance to come up here every year, you know, for the inductions and all that stuff. What are you doing with yourself now?
Well, I'm doing a couple things. I'm giving private hitting lessons at a place called Baseball USA in Houston. Of course, with what happened today, I'm sure I might have to go on unemployment. I'm not going to be able to throw anymore, but anyway. And I'm also involved in a new sports product. We started a company, and it's called the Up Bucket. It's a product for your every team. It's kind of a neat deal.
What's it do?
Well, it's a 6-gallon bucket on wheels that you put your baseballs in. And you know how the carts that they have out there for pitching, you know, so but you can roll it. It's compact. You can roll your equipment to the field. It stands it. We raise it up, and then we have another device that you don't have to bend over and pick up the balls. So it's pretty cool.
Kind of like the golf balls, to where you
That's right.
suck up the golf balls. So.
That's exactly right. So, and we're trying to get that going. That's neat.
Now, you also had that quick swing, that little paddle, almost like a.
Well, I endorsed the Insider Bat, is what that was.
Okay, that's what that was. Okay, because I gave what you gave me, and I gave them to my son Todd, who has a school in California.
Cool.
And,
it's a neat little device.
The kids like it a lot.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. It's kind of interesting how you get into stuff, and I got a couple other devices that we're working on. The Gary Gaetti hip hitter. I've got a patent on this particular device that I think is a great drill device, and so it's kind of neat. You know, it can be stressful at times and trying to get it going and all that. So, but I just hope I can throw Wednesday. I'm serious.
Well, Matt Tolbert continuing his battle with Wilson, and a called third strike gets him one away. We talked about the recreation, and earlier we showed the throw across to end Game 7 of the World Series. And I always thought, because I started broadcasting when you guys started, you and Herbeck and you guys all started playing. And I thought, for those guys that went through those extremely lean years starting in 1982, how could a world championship ever be sweeter than it was for you guys in 87?
It was awesome. And I've said this many times, what was really so cool about the whole thing, and the greatest part of it all, was to just be able to be with the guys on that pile up out there and saying, we did it, man, we did it.
Here's Repko driving one to right, playable for Cruz, and out number 2. Did you ever think in those lean years of 1982 that the Metrodome could field such a home field advantage with the next year 3 million fans showing up?
Yeah, you could tell we definitely had the advantage, whether it's a pop-up or somebody loses or whatever, or just knowing how the ball's going to bounce. I mean, we could kind of tell. I mean, it was as unique as the ballpark was. I think we kind of grew into it, and we took advantage of it big time.
It's so nice, Rat, and I know you've been here before at Target Field. No, I believe this is your first time here, isn't it?
It's a finished product, yeah. I was here. Right. I got to tour it before it was finished.
Right, but you see the crowd here. I mean, 40,000 night after night, and I say it's like an event. It's a game, yes, but it's like an event.
Well, I will tell you, it makes a difference to the players to have a lot of people in the stands. It really does, and it makes for a great game.
Our thanks to Gary Gaetti for stopping by. Always good to see you, my friend.
Same here, man.
All right.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks, Ryan.
See you, man.